The only problem with having the camera now is that I always forget to power up my phone. Hey guys, just woken up, quite tired. Ugh. I wanted to go and try out my 3D plane, that one there. But also I want to fix a new front for that one. So I can't really make up my mind on what I'm gonna do. Hello Sally, what's that? An old slipper? An old slipper, is it? Yeah, really nice and warm. Bit chilly in the house today. Not very nice though, I feel so tired. And I actually went to bed about, what was it, about like 1:45 last night, so that was quite early for me. But I couldn't fall asleep, so I was just around in bed and moving around and couldn't sleep. And I fell asleep about 4 o'clock. Guys, I'm sitting here being busy and I'm just quickly going to show you all these post-it notes is stuff which I need to send out, and I'm trying to find addresses and which person's gonna have it. Right now I just have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 8, 9 things I need to ship out, and possibly more than that. So I'm just trying to get a hang of it and trying to get on and get everything packed and stuff like that, and packed right. So I will probably go to the post office tomorrow and give that poor post lady a shock of her life, having to sort out all these addresses. I mean, we got some from America, we got from Norway, we got from USA, England. It's like all over the place, which is so funny, and I think it's so cool to see that I got viewers all over the world. It's so awesome. Very rarely I'll sit down and answer my private messages on YouTube. I am happening to do this now. I'm trying to keep up with the private messages. If you write me comments and stuff, I do read the comments under the videos, but if you write me a PM, I only check that now and then because I get so many private messages. And I get loads of people asking for trades, which is cool. But if anyone asks if I want to trade my decks for one of their decks, I don't trade for other decks, so I receive decks because I make my own decks, I write my own decks mostly. Very rarely I write other decks. There's a deck which I know from a good friend of mine from Primitive Decks. He's made a new deck which I'm waiting to receive someday. And that's probably going to be my new main setup because it's really cool that he made that for me. And I just seen a small clip of it and I didn't see the colors, I didn't see how it exactly looked. I only knew that it had my company name on it, Micah's Fingerboards. So I'm really excited to see when that comes around. That's probably going to be my main setup in the future. I'm going to take my Black River trucks and my oak wheels and put on that. So the deck I have here, which I normally ride, this one here, will probably be sold. It still looks brand new, guys. I have been using it, but you can't tell. It looks brand new, and it's still got loads of pop. So it's a great deck, and I've been really pleased with it. But I'm considering selling it because I have so many decks, guys, and it's just crazy to keep so many in the collection. And this is a split ply, by the way, so if people wondered. And I had some of you guys asking me for plans for Kendama. I have the one which Lasse made for me, but I also have like this one here, which you see. This is really impossible to see, but I found this here, and if you go to this page here, I'll just search for that. That is like Kendama. This one in the middle is the original size, then there's a slightly smaller one, and there's a larger one. And if you want to, what you can do is just say you want to make it bigger. Do what I do. I just take a normal measurements, like say this one here is a total of, how tall is it? I think it's inches, 6.2 inches tall, and you just say plus 100%, well then it's only 12, or 50%, and it's just like half adding. You just add percentage on top of the measurements and do that to all the measurements, and that's how you get a larger kendama. That's how I done. I spoke with a guy from a kendama company, which is cool, and also I found out the guy was actually also a fingerboarder, which is even more cool, and he made his own deck like 18 years ago, and that is so cool. And Mark, if you watches this, I would really like to see some pictures of it. I still have my very first wooden one. Where it is, I don't know, because I have so many decks, they're just all over the place, but I still have it. I know I have it. And it is funny to see how that just looked like a wooden tech deck, because that was what we did back then, and to see what shapes I have now, and slightly larger decks as well. Alright, so this is a whole stack of envelopes where I got the address and stuff on, and just need to pack the stuff in it. I still need the address for Tristan Parker, which won the giveaway, and also for unboxing and how to, which also won the giveaway. I got the address for Jamie Bassam, Farafes, and Mood Adib. I think that's how it's said. I only need for unboxing and how to, and Tristan Parker. So that's a giveaway for last time I did that. It won't be that long before I'm going to do a video for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and as I mentioned, it's going to be a slightly larger one, which will include, what was it? First prize, a kendama. Second prize would be a black mirror obstacle, and probably be that pole jam, which last giveaway winner never retrieved. As I mentioned, when I do a giveaway, you have a month to reply on the messages I sent to them. And if you don't reply within that month, the prize is going to go on for another person, because else I will have people coming like 6 months to a year later. Oh, we want our prize. So that's really the reason why I do that. Right now I'm heading over to pick up some oil for our heating, because last time it just burned it. I mean, I spent £20 on 24 hours heating, because the heating system is like a little bit messed up. And we're waiting for a service technician to come out here. But the woman who owns this house, which we are renting from, our landlady, she said to me, try and go down and adjust the valves like this, because she owns the house. She has messed it with it before a little bit, and she has a similar system in her home. And said, I think that's what you do. Try and do that, and try and keep temperatures a bit low, because downstairs the living room kitchen is always cooking when we have that heating on, where the Paul's office, the bathroom downstairs, and it's just nice normal temperatures, but the living room and kitchen is just so warm you can barely walk on the floor, which is not very nice at all. So I have been down trying to adjust a little bit. I'm also going to connect the wireless thermostats again and try and set them up nicely. Hopefully it should be going. You like my new wallpaper? Flying Zally. I like that. I think it's cool. Oh my gosh, I hate this stupid car. Besides all the bloody instrumentation flashing away and never been bloody working for the last while, and our mechanic haven't been able to get the part he needs, bloody thing also just locked up on me, so I had to push it 2 or 3 times to try and get it going. I hate this car. I want to try and get the burner going again. Press the button and hope it will fire up. Sometimes I have to press the button like a damn insect right in my face. Didn't work. Come on, Crimbo lights. The fun thing is the camera can actually see that it's flickering. I can't see that with my own eye unless I shake my head very quick, or I do like this, my hand will look like it's a strobe. But other than that, I can't see it. What are you lining up there for? You look pretty. Come on, city boiler, turn on. I want fire in that hole. I created fire! Yeah! Right, then it needs to get going, and I need to pop inside and keep an eye on the thermostats and see where the different heat goes out to, so we can get some floor heating on. Right, so that is some of the stuff is packed. All I need to do is to add the addresses probably, because what I have done so far is just put this on it, and I actually got the address on these envelopes here, on the little note here, but I'm gonna print them out and put them on properly so they'll look better than my handwriting, because my handwriting is not the nicest, and I'm sure that not every postman around the world can read that. Yeah, so getting packed. Also need to pack this one here. It's going away to a certain person out there. This is actually the mold I have used myself for a long time, and you can smell it. That silly putty thing has a slight strange smell, but it's, you're not gonna go around sniffing it. That's going out to a trade which I'm doing for a penny board, and the person out there probably knows who it is, but this is my actual mold I use, so look well after it, and remember that you're the only one having this shape besides me, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, Friday night, and I really wanted to go out and have some drinks and be all blah 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 blah. But nope, I'm not. I'm just staying in because I live so far away from everything. Definitely. But watching, not only today, I've been watching 3 vlogs while I had my dinner. I watched Ben Brown, which I love. I think is awesome. It's cool to have a great life, wonderful editing, and really, really interesting. For a daily vlog, I really enjoy his videos. And then I also watched Fun for Louie, which I also love. I found out yesterday you can play music, which is like, oh my god, that is so cool. And the third one is Jack's Gap, and seeing them having that office space where they hang out and do their videos and do their laptop club, as they call it, when they all sit with the laptops. And they're just like in that place where they are, they're the only ones that come in there in the evenings, and they're like pennyboarding inside and playing basket and slacklining. They do so many funny things. Like, oh my gosh, I wish I could be one of those guys. I wish I could hang out with them. They're doing exactly what I love to do, and it's just, I don't get any of that here, which is really, really annoying. I so want to do that, but hopefully when I get to UK, I might have a chance of meeting some other people who are making YouTube similar to what I do, and get to hang out, and we could do something similar. Or maybe even, if I am so bloody lucky in my life, get to meet these actual guys and just hang out with them for a day or so, or get some tips on how to stay motivated in video producing and all that. And I get so happy watching them, because it's just like, oh my gosh, I wish I had a friendship like that. I wish I was so close to other YouTubers and had the community, which we don't here in Denmark, because our YouTube scene is so small, our country is so small, and there's no chances for people doing YouTube back home here. We only have like 4 or 5 Danish people, maybe 10 people at the max, who got plus 100,000 subscribers, and they're usually mostly only gamers. And for me, you know my outlook on gaming videos. I'm not a big fan of it, and I just think it's an easy way around getting views, because there's so many gamers out there watching game-related stuff, and to me it's not about creating original content. But that's just me. Oh my gosh, I just can't grasp how cool it is for them to have this awesome friendship. And what I added in a comment today on, I think it was Jack Scap's video, that I so envy, or not envy, but I'm so amazed to see the friendship they have. And I think it's awesome that the success they have created themselves. They have done all this by themselves, being discovered on YouTube, having all the loyal fans like I have my awesome Zillions out there, you guys. And it's just amazing to see what adventures it takes them out. And they have traveled the world, they have done awesome things. It's just like, oh, I want to do that. So fingers crossed that when I hopefully soon, in the nearest future, within a couple of months or so, maybe a little bit more, we'll move to UK and we'll have a chance of doing something like this and becoming a better video maker and making more interesting stuff for you guys. Today has been a boring day compared to what I've done the last couple of days, because I haven't done anything really. I went over to get the oil and stuff and been packaging, because that's part of what I had to do. And I'm gonna sit down and make another split apply when I'm done here. I got stuff right here, so I'm ready to cut that out. And just watching some other YouTube videos, catching up. But I don't know, I said to you guys, talking about Google Plus, how much I hate the comment part of it. Why they have to mess that up on YouTube and interfere that with Google Plus, and actually like forcing people to get Google Plus, even people who don't interested in Google Plus. Personally, I don't like it very much. The only thing I have noticed has changed since Google Plus is starting to interfere with YouTube is that my subscriber rate per day has gone up. Normally I got like 2 to 3, sometimes no one, but sometimes I got like 2, 3, maybe 4 subscribers a day. The last couple of days I had like 10, 12 at night, which is like, what? Wake up next morning, I have like 5 or 10 more. It's just like, oh my gosh, this never used to happen that extreme, unless I had like a giveaway or something where people were very interested. But yeah, really, really amazed at that part. So in some ways, I think it has some really good stuff to do. And if some other way, I just think it's not too good. But it's just the whole thing there, yeah. All right, but I will now go down, print out these addresses here for all this, and go and make sure I packed everything. I added some stickers, I added business cards, / we call them visit cards, but someone says business cards, which one of my friends teased me the heck out of me one night because I said, it's called a visit card. No, it's called a business card. And he was like texting me, it's a business card, or commenting on my videos. It was so annoying but funny. So yeah. Alright, but this will probably be it for today. It's 9 o'clock now, and I promised myself I'll try and finish the vlogs earlier so I can also try and turn my body vlog around. Alright guys, I'm gonna catch you all. Oh, and by the way, I haven't drunk soda for 3-4 days now. So, sticking up with that. Catch you later guys. See you tomorrow. Peace.